Deep in the ESPN tape library, the worldwide leader in classic sports launched a series designed to take a new look at old games. They called it Cheap Seats with Ron Parker. Parker, an anchor with attitude, was helped thanklessly by tape librarians Randy and Jason. The show was slated to go all the way. But moments into the first show, tragedy struck. With Ron on the DL, somebody needed to step up, like Gehrig for Pip or Brady for Bledsoe. Sitting 2 and 3 on the hosting depth chart, that someone was Randy and Jason. That is their story. And this is Cheap Seats without Ron Parker.
Welcome once again to Cheap Seats, the show that dares to ask the question, where in the world is Warren Cromartie? Today we're going to be looking at two sports, bull riding and lawnmower racing. Although we use the term sports loosely, because it will soon become apparent to you that it's unnatural for these two activities to be turned into sporting events. Here's why. Number one, bulls are not meant to be ridden. They're meant to be run from. It's like Jordan on the White Sox. It's unnatural. Number two, lawnmowers are just that. Machines created to mow your lawn. They have no business being raced. It's like Dan Aykroyd in We Are the World. Unnatural. And with that, we take you now to 1985, San Antonio, Texas, the George Paul superstars of bull riding.
San Antonio.
City on the rise.
Home of the beautiful Riverwalk, this city is one of the
Someone just got his helicopter license.
Texas. Take a look at San Antonio.
Or
See
Seattle.
the relaxed lifestyle and cultural melting pot. So typical.
San Antonio, Spanish for...
But beneath the exterior lies the hustle and bustle of the 10th largest growing metropolitan area in the United States.
So?
And home of the first edition of the George Paul Superstar Series of bull riding. Hi, I'm Red Steagall.
And I'm Pam Minnick. And
Nice microphones. They're like celebrities on the match game.
action in the world of sports today.
Pam, we are here for the first annual George...
Is he one of the Gatlin boys? No, the Statler brothers.
Bull riding. And Pam, I can't think of anybody in the world I'd rather share this booth with.
What
And I can't
booth?
think of anybody
They're sitting in the stands.
to talk about cowboys and bull riding than a former
Is
Miss
he
Rodeo.
hitting on her? Gross. He's fat enough to be her father.
But as a country western superstar, you've written and recorded songs about...
Wait, now she's hitting on him? What the hell's going on here? Is this a rodeo or an episode of Country Blind Date?
Been and always will be a big part of my life.
Denny Flynn, our first bull rider. What a way to set the pace.
See, this guy's lucky. He got a really calm bull. You know, not everybody gets a bull that's so calm and serene and... Whoa, look out!
The highest ride ever marked in the bull riding.
He's one of the oldest bull riders still competing in professional
He's 14.
rodeo, which doesn't mean he's over the
Oh
hill
God,
by
oh
any means.
God, oh God, what did I get myself into?
Charleston, Arkansas's Denny Flynn.
An 8-second ride is what we're looking for. Total possible points would be 100. We probably...
He actually is a really serene bull. Oh God, I was wrong. He's gonna kill him.
Off Denny out of boy.
Wait, is that all you need to be a rodeo clown? Some hiked up white tube socks and a TGI Fridays uniform? Yep, that and a lot of moxie.
Good try there.
Yeah, this guy's a tool.
Jerry Toole.
He's from Magnum, Oklahoma? No, he's not from Magnum. It's Mangum. Ew.
NFR.
The NFR, we should explain, National Finals Rodeo. That's the Super Bowl of rodeo.
World Series.
Wow. Pam just said Super Bowl. So make up your mind, guys. Is it the World Series or the Super Bowl of rodeo, right, Rand? Here's my beef with it, Jay. Why is it that everyone wants to compare things to the Super Bowl or the World Series when they want to show how big those things are? You know, there are other sporting events that can serve as benchmarks for greatness. Why can't it be the Ryder Cup of rodeo or the Insight.com Bowl of steer chasing? I'll tell you why. It's the fat cats down at the FCC. They're behind this whole damn thing. I can say damn right. Oh, sure, they'll tell you that they're trying to clean up the airways, make the world safe for our children. But I got news for you. They don't give a flying flip about the children. Can I say flip? Is that okay? Did I just mess with the children's minds by saying flip? Am I going to ruin a kid because I said the word flip? I got a southern accent now. Do you understand how messed up that is?
From Bronx, New York, Bobby Del Vecchio.
Yeah, because when I think bull riding, I think the Bronx.
5 times he's been to the National Finals Rodeo and...
Hey, it's Bobby Del Vecchio over here. I'm going to wrap this thing up like this over here. I'm going to pump this thing over here like this. What do I got to do to get a grip on this thing over here? Oh!
3 times. Again.
You going to open this gate over here like this? And you got to sit on this bull all day. Let's go. Sopranos are on soon. Oh!
But so far, I have not seen a bull that Del...
Yeah, they're going to grab this gate over here like this. Oh!
Bobby took a lot of time getting his wraps.
I'm going to ride this thing over here like this. I'm going to pop up on this thing like this over here.
Yeah, he was out over the side of that bull.
Look for a minute like he hung up.
Well, the only practice he had was riding on the top of cabs.
This guy is very strong upper body. These bulls have got to be tough. So far, just Denny Flynn, one qualified ride. But here's a man that...
Mesquite.
World champion cowboy. Donnie Gay, Mesquite.
Nice green chaps.
This is a new young bull. Has not been ridden this year.
I gotta say, I love the fact that there are so many spotters. I mean, it really makes a seemingly dangerous sport a lot safer. Whoa, look out, Metalgate. The Daryl Dawkins of bulls, taking him to the rack. Throw him down, big bull.
He's holding his elbow.
I wonder why.
For the magic of television, let's re-ride that.
Red actually thinks TV is magic.
He hit his elbow into that second bar.
How about his face on the top bar?
No score for Donnie Gay. Now, Bubba Moncrief, our next...
Bubba Moncrief, the Sidney Moncrief of rodeo.
Bubba's from Everman, Texas.
What are the odds of a guy named Bubba being involved in the rodeo? That's all you can really do. It's either that or be the President of the United States, I guess.
He says, let's go, boys, and he's out looking for an 8-second ride. That bull is bucking very slow.
That bull's got some mad hops.
Get the timing on that because he's got a lot of power in that.
He rode him, and I believe he's going to score real well, Pam. That bull was bucking real high.
Yeah, he's a bucking good bull. He's bucking awesome.
And remember, half the points are for the bull.
And the other half go to charity.
75 points. Let's watch it again.
Do we really have to? What's a replay going to show you that you didn't already see, Pam? Just shut up and let Red enjoy the magic of television.
Bubba Moncrief is now our new leader, and we'll be right back.
Bubba Moncrief is our new leader. All bow down to Bubba Moncrief. Is that your Southern Robot? Yes, it is, y'all. So what's going on, Southern Robot? Southern Robot has a date tonight with a Cuisinart. Where'd you meet her? Southern Robot family reunion. Well, that's cool. Who introduced you? Southern Robot's uncle. Who's that? Former Vice President Al Gore. Yeehaw. We'll be back with more cheap seats after this. Would you like to play a Southern game? Hey, welcome back to Cheap Seats. Now, we're deep in the heart of Texas for bull riding. Here's a useless cheap fact. In 1991, the Texas state legislature named Red Steagall the official cowboy poet of Texas. And speaking of poetry, here's a poem that we submitted to the Deaf Poetry Slam in homage to Pam Minnick. The world is a better place with you in it, Pam Minnick. If you had a cold, I'd go to the drugstore and pick you up some Triominic, Pam Minnick. You got the skill to spray the ball around to all fields like Tony Gwynnick, Pam Minnick. I would never let Ted Kennedy drive you to Chappaquiddick, Pam Minnick. If you were on Real World 3 San Francisco, you would probably have connected most with sensitive cartoonist Judd Winnick, Pam Minnick. Unlike cigarettes, you contain no carcinogenic, Pam Minnick, and yet I'm addicted to you, girl.
In that case, it wouldn't have given you a clue.
Casey McGlone.
Being the top rookie in the Lone Star Circuit is like being voted most improved in the World Football League. Shut up, dude. He's like Lone Star LeBron. He even got a 3-figure cowboy boot deal out of it.
Last year, Casey's first year in pro rodeo competition,
What's up with the chaps? Other than being decorative, I don't know. I mean, they're supposed to provide padding, but really? Then why do some guys have them and some guys don't? It's like that foam neck roll thing that all the linebackers at Auburn wore. I mean, if it was really so necessary, why didn't everybody have them?
3 points, another 73, so that puts him in the money in this go-round.
Pam, Eddie Raven is one of the greatest country singers in America.
Who?
His hometown is in Louisiana. He loves...
Why is that funny, Pam?
You're going to enjoy his portion of this program.
What in the hell is going on here? Yeah, when did this become CMT Live? Can we get a little more volume on Eddie's mic, please? On second thought. I believe the song I'm singing is a song. I believe the words I'm singing are words too. Is that Dennis Martinez on the bass? El Presidente rocking it out. Okay, this guy looks like my third grade substitute teacher, Mrs. Mendelson. She was sweet. Look at his neck. Is his head sewn on? Oh, he's going to play right here. Nope. Eddie Raven kind of seems like a less talented, less charismatic, less famous Eddie Rabbit. Yeah, that must have been the thing to do with country music in the 80s. You change your first name to Eddie, and then you adopt the last name of an animal, and then you were sure to get signed. Sing it, Denny. Skinny tie should have never gone out of style. Why is he so sweaty? Was he riding on bulls before this song? I want to hear it from you when it's all right. Okay, he was clearly just given the signal to wrap it up. About 2 minutes too late. Wait, this is a sporting event still, right? Yeah, I think. Michael Anthony? Sweet parachute pants, dude. I never thought I'd say this, but I want to see more bull riding, and I want to see it right now.
Ted Noose, man.
Noose isn't such a good name to have when you're working with ropes. Suicide strap, look out!
He's been in the national
Hey, should we hard eight this one? Yes, let's. Okay, before we get to the noose ride, I think it's time we get to a little game we invented while watching bull riding in a slightly altered state. We call it the hard eight.
Watching bull riding is lame.
So we're gonna play a game.
Randy's gonna ramble off as many things that come into his brain, but he's got to name them quick.
Cause that bull's ticked.
Cause once that rider hits the ground, send in the clouds and play another round. Hard eight.
So let's get to it. Let's put 8 seconds up on the clock. And Randy, here's your category. We are looking for Berman highlight nicknames for Ted Noose. Ready? Go. Okay, the noose is loose. Not necessarily the noose. Noose Newton, Noose Staley, Noose Gossett, Noose Bigelow. Whose noose line is it anyway? Noose Rata Fata Ali Khan. Time. Noose I said time! All right. We'll accept everyone except for the noose is loose for obvious flow reasons. Okay, so you picked up 4 big points. Congratulations. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Glenn McElwain.
The Pride of Mesquite. No, dude, that's gay. What? Don Gay's The Pride of Mesquite? Oh.
Can do it if anybody can.
Apparently, anybody can't.
Donnie Gay's the only man to ride that bull this year.
There's a shot of Miles Hare, one
Fort
of
Worth,
the
Texas clown.
top bullfighters or rodeo clowns in the nation.
And one of San Antonio's most well-known high school dropouts. You know, there's a myth about rodeo clowns, that theirs is a world of all-night parties, paparazzi, and rodeo groupie runoff. But the reality is much different. That's right. It's a complicated sport where business comes first. In fact, in this most recent rodeo off-season, the world of clowning was rocked by controversy. Angry about having to share the clowning spotlight with future Hall of Fame clown Miles Hare, Rob Smets went to George Paul himself and got Red Steagall to retire. If that wasn't enough, Smets was instrumental in getting Miles Hare traded to the Miami Rodeo. Make no mistake about it, those clowns belong to Rob Smets now. They're his clowns. You know, I didn't even know Miami had a rodeo. Dinner buffet at 4. Have you considered using the Do You Care format? No, I haven't. Maybe you should. I might. Could our voices get any higher? Nope.
Just the facts. Do you care?
Do you care that Eddie Raven was offered a chance to record Achy Breaky Heart but turned it down? Do you care that Eddie makes Eddie Raven's Mexican Gourmet Sauce, which won the 2nd annual Texas Fiery Food Show? Do you care that I Want to Hear It From You reached number 8 on the Billboard charts? Do I look like I care? I wasn't talking to you, dude. Wow, you don't need to be huffy about it. Let's get back to the conclusion of bull riding. Suddenly got weird in here, that's all. It's not weird. It's really weird.
Eddie Rowden, our next bull rider.
The Eddie Raven of bull riding.
He's trying to get us a paycheck in this go-around. They all pay an entry fee, all the Cowboys do. And
They have to pay to enter? Yeah, name one other sport where professional athletes have to pay to enter. Karate.
so that's no disgrace.
All right, fine. Name another one. Judo. All right, shut up.
He's a strong bull, isn't he?
He sure is.
Eddie's
Big
got him
boss.
under control.
Yeah, Pam. He really had him under control.
For a minute, he might have had him rode.
Boy, Miles' hair came right in between the bull and the cowboy.
Ouch.
shows
That bull
how they
kicked
can
its own butt.
really do for
That's
their
got to hurt.
cowboys.
Doesn't hurt as much of the fact that next week that bull will be a corn dog at the George Paul concession stand.
Miles distracting the bull's attention. Eddie gets out of the way. Good job, Miles. We've seen some really exciting action here tonight, and it's obvious why they call this the most dangerous sport. I'd rather be hit by Earl Campbell than by one of these bulls.
Hey, Pam, we can arrange that whole Earl Campbell thing if you want.
That makes
On
two
the
in
back
a
of his
row.
head.
I'm all right. I'm all right. I said I'm all right. Just let me get up here, all right? All right. Maybe I'm not so all right. Help.
That seems to be hurting real bad. They'll get the medics in there, and here we go. Let's look at that again.
And to add insult to injury, the bull almost kicked him again.
That's not insult to injury, Pam. That's injury to injury. Yeah, to add insult to injury, the bull would have had to have told him that his Western shirt made him look fat.
I don't know if I've got a good enough brain to figure this out, but let's
Come on, Pam. You're too hot to need a brain.
3 points. Cody
Heartache? Heartache? All right, rap songs that don't brag about money or put down women. Okay, ready? Go.
ready. Let's get out of here and get this thing on.
I got nothing. Time. I got nothing.
Well, Pam, we've seen some exciting bull rides, and boy, some of the best bulls.
Did they record this ending 4 months later? No, that was actually being recorded during a Bubba Moncrief run. That's how few people were there that day.
They outweighed the Cowboys, didn't they?
That's for sure, but Ted Noose got the best of the bulls.
Noose is loose. I said don't use it.
$1,000 pot of the George Paul Superstar Series.
They're announcing the winners, and their energy couldn't be any lower. Yeah, what did they just eat, a whole turkey?
And Donnie Gay wins.
Okay, let me get this straight. These players just risked their lives to split a pot of $30,000 5 ways. That's just sad. Is it, Jay? Think about it. Each guy's on the bull for 8 seconds max. There are 2 go rounds. That's almost 16 seconds. That's almost $1,000 per second. I don't care how many commemorative coins A-Rod's on. He's not even in the same league as Don Gay when it comes to salary per second ratio. Wow. I never thought of it that way. All right. Stay with us. After the break, we're going to mow you down. Yeah! With some of the most exciting landscaping action you've ever seen. Don't go away. Ew, government. God, I almost Hey, welcome back to Cheap Seats. Well, we've just watched some stupid bull riding, and now we turn our attention to an even stupider event. Lawnmower racing. It's a sport as rich in tradition as rake baseball. So get out your hefty bags, because somebody's going to have to clean this up when we're all through. It's lawnmower racing, and it's kind of sweet.
Some people might think this is lawnmower racing.
Why is he talking to us like we're 3?
Perhaps this is more your speed.
Nope, still too slow.
Cutters going in excess of
Now
80
that's my
miles
speed.
per hour through chicanes and straightaways. This is high-octane lawn care, baby.
Whoa, crazy editing. Here's some real racing, the kind of high-speed action you won't be seeing today. Hey, do you think there's champagne at the end of this competition? Nope. Coors Cutter.
Beginning to break through the clouds. Here's the Richland County Fairgrounds, just outside of Mansfield, Ohio.
Okay, is this the race happening, or is somebody just mowing the track?
To cover, the stable keeps gas fresh.
Carl Malden?
Get everyone, I'm Ted Jones, and you heard me right. I said finals of what? You saw them. Lawnmower racing. We do everything here on ESPN2. And
Everything but show real sports.
journalist Bruce Kaufman, who's going to tell us a little bit about how did all this get started, Bruce?
Well, we started on April Fool's Day, 1992, Ted.
So it is a joke.
Fuel stabilizer, and it's gone incredibly well.
Sorry, Bruce, can't hear you over the snapper high back.
12 years under our belt, and we are rocking and mowing.
Did we just miss the whole race? God, I hope
Have a
so.
lot of fun with this. They call you Mr. Mow-It-All?
Mr. Mow-It-All, that's your service.
Does Bruce have a spark plug up his... Hey, hey, hey,
With the
hey.
Be Prepared category, once again, the Le Mans start. Watch them run for the mowers.
Why do we have to watch these people run? They're not runners. I bet this is how people feel when they watch Woody Allen play clarinet.
Well, Ted, these are all overhead valve, two-cylinder, four-stroke engines, 20 horsepower and under, 42-inch minimum, unaltered wheelbase, top speeds, 45 to 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, this seems safe. Sure.
To an early lead right there for Chuck Miller, the 104 octane machine. Notice how he's bouncing, coming right off the ground. They have worked on this.
All right, let's take a look from our passed-out drunk spectator cam. It's a great shot. You know, lawnmower racing coverage has really improved in recent years.
We have the onboard camera.
How many cameras are shooting this thing? Yeah, there are fewer camera cuts in a ludicrous video.
Right there, as they're getting serious trying to track down Chuck Miller.
Well, Chuck Miller, a six-time factory experimental class champion.
And a four-time husband.
Be prepared class, and he's the one.
There's the green flag signifying what? Keep racing? Either that or you missed a spot near the hedges.
Coming around right there.
George Herron, one of the most crafty veterans on the
I want to hear it from you in the morning time. Are you singing Eddie Raven? I didn't realize that I was. Yeah, well, stop, okay? All right, it just gets up in you.
Driver, just a pleasure to watch. The racers are climbing up his back, and you know he's hearing footsteps, Ted.
Or lawnmower wheels.
Beginning to lap some of the field.
There's 661 Tim Ragsdale.
Whoa! Look out! Now that's what we came to see! I wonder if Jeff Gordon's mower was involved. Is he wearing jeans? Well, what else is he going to be wearing? I don't know. Mowing pants? Get away from that thing. It's going to blow!
Upside down, but you know what?
All right, let's fast forward to the next accident.
There, John Herring came into him, and he couldn't quite.
All right, now that's a sweet crash.
Unfortunately, unscathed.
I was giving up a spot and got into the other guy, and I don't know what happened to his mower.
Okay, should they be doing this interview right now? They're totally blocking the paramedics. They're not. He's fine. He's completely out of the way. Whoa, look out.
That's pretty good. I'm just glad I'm all right.
Now's the time. Watch Miller. He smells those checkered flags.
And by checkered flags, we mean fertilizer he rolled over.
Open it up about 3 or 4 more lengths. Chuck Miller gets the checkered flag.
That's all he wins is a checkered flag? Well, that and the $25 he gets from mowing the infield. And the saddest part is, now he has to bag it. Well, there you have it. Our cheap seats look at bull riding and lawnmower racing. Thank God man has the innate desire to ride on things he has no business riding. Now it's time to give out some cheapies. Cheapie for most superfluous portion of a sporting event, I'm going to go with this. Who determined that it would be a 17-yard run? And did it really have a bearing on the outcome of the race? As much as it pains me, I got to give mine to the Eddie Raven concert footage. I'm tempted to assume that not only was it recorded in another arena than the bull riding, but in another city and possibly another decade altogether. Well, that's our show. We hope you learned a valuable lesson today. If you unexpectedly find yourself on a bull or going 50 miles an hour on a glorified weed whacker, get off and thank your lucky stars that you're not at an Eddie Raven concert. For Jason, I'm Randy. We'll see you next time on Cheap Seats. Dude, did you know that we were this year? I did know that. Let me see. From the 1930s.